Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly reading for September 10th through the 16th, I believe. The following Sunday. Alright, so as always, we're going to do 3 cards, beginning week, midweek, end of the week. We'll do a card for love for this week, and we'll also do a card for like homework for anybody that's like wanting to do the soul stuff and the healing stuff. So let's go ahead and do a card for Monday, Tuesday for my Sagittarius friends. There's your Monday, Tuesday. Our Wednesday, Thursday. There's your Wednesday, Thursday. Our Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then a card for love. So let's go ahead and pick a card for love here. Alright, and then the homework card I'll pull at the end so I don't take any more time shuffling, so that those of you who don't care about it don't have to stick around for it. But it would be great if you do. Up to you. Monday, Tuesday, guys, we have the Emperor. So this could be, for some of you, a person coming into your life. For some of you, this could actually be you. You might be encouraged to be taking on some of the qualities of the Emperor. The Emperor is actually, if I'm not mistaken, a fire sign. Now, I'm not an expert in like the zodiac or astrology by any means. I read more intuitively. I'm learning more about astrology, but if I'm not mistaken, I do believe the Emperor is a fire sign. Although I have also heard that he could sometimes be a Scorpio. I don't know. But the Emperor is basically somebody who's been around. They've seen it all. They know it all. They're more spiritual than they are religious. The Emperor, because they've had so much experience, can sometimes be a little bit overbearing or even controlling or demanding on the more negative, side of things. But on the more positive side, Emperor could be somebody who's really experienced, really cares, is really looking out for you, maybe like protective, a mentor, a helper. If this is in terms of a romantic partner, then there would definitely be a lot of passion here, a lot of chemistry. And for me, in my opinion, the Emperor isn't necessarily like a player or a womanizer. But definitely not the kind of person who's looking to really settle down and have like a traditional family life. They're a little more open-minded. They're a little bit more experienced. They really like to have their space. So I don't necessarily think that this is someone who isn't capable of loving. I think they are very into connection, but maybe not so in like a traditional way or traditional way of doing things. So for some of you, maybe you have a really significant soulmate that's in your life right now who would be more like the Emperor, or you're about to meet someone who's more like the Emperor. Maybe some of you have like a boss that you're dealing with at work who's the Emperor, or maybe some of you are being encouraged to take the Emperor role, like to take some of those qualities on yourself in terms of, being ready for the experience, being open to the experience, learning, seeing what you can take from a situation, taking leadership, having more of that adventurous spirit for some of you. I think some of you are about to climb a mountain. I think you guys are about ready to really tackle on some really big issue in your life that you've been avoiding. For some of you, it could be getting out of debt. For some of you, it could be something in terms of your career. For some of you, you're like, damn it, I'm going to have a healthy relationship and I'm just going to finally do it. And I'm going to, go out there and figure out what I want and what I'm looking for. But some of you are overcoming a pretty major block, and Monday might be that time where you're starting to feel like you're really focusing on doing this. Again, this is a general reading, so different strokes for different folks, as I say. It may resonate with you, it may not. Check out your moon sign, your rising sign. Check out the pick a card reading. Sometimes those are going to resonate with you more. My gosh, you guys saw me. You saw me shuffle, but you got so far 2 back-to-back Major Arcana card, Sagittarius. So this is pretty significant again. Like I said, some of you are about to really uncover a major block. When we have Major Arcana cards come up, it usually means that we're at a pretty significant crossroads in our life, and something is happening that's directly connected with like a life lesson or a milestone in our life or life purpose. So whatever's happening, some of you maybe are taking on that leadership role, ready for the experience, ready to overcome challenges and blocks, and you're coming into that fearless energy. And then midweek you have the sun. So this is about being seen, being out in the open, celebrating, a playfulness, really, really, you know, coming into your own. It's your time to shine, so to speak, or your time to receive attention. So some of you are, maybe that's the block that you're overcoming, is you're making yourself more visible. For some of you, maybe you're just putting yourself out there, you're making yourself known, and you're open for whatever experiences may come your way, and you're taking out any self-limiting thoughts or beliefs, or like fears of being judged or fears of being rejected. Some of you may be coming into the thinking of, you know what, I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and that's fine, but I'm going to find, you know, my people. I'm going to find my tribe. I'm going to find where I fit in, and I'm going to get in. So, very exciting time for some of you, Sagittarius. I think some of you are really, really going to be connecting in a really big way with some significant soul family that's going to be opening up a lot of doors for you and getting you into a better vibration for yourselves. So let's see what our Friday, Saturday, and Sunday card is. It would be really funny if it's another Major Arcana. It's not. Although that would have been insane. I would have like put the cards away and shuffled again. You have 7 of Wands. Again, guys, Sagittarius, you are on fire this week. Because 7 of Wands is like people are maybe coming at you, or they're kind of like gunning for you. You might be, you know, king of the hill, so to speak, and they want to take you down. In some cases. In other cases, it's just kind of maybe you have people coming at you, and maybe it's not like as dramatic or as like, you know, sabotagey or whatever. That's not even a word probably. But, you know, you might have people who are being jealous, or who are competing with you, or who like see that you're coming a long way, and maybe they're being haters and they're wanting to like knock you down, kind of like knock you down to, you know, back down to size or something. But 7 of Wands is like you have this advantage point. You're above them and they can't get at you. They're trying, but they can't get at you. And you're kind of on the top, and you can just kind of pick them off. And they can't. They can't do anything to you. So I think for a lot of you, you know, those of you especially who are afraid to be seen, maybe that was one of the concerns, is that, you know, well, people will put me down, or they'll make fun of me, or I can't compete, or I can't hold up. But as you come into your confidence and you start letting yourself, like, putting yourself out there, you're going to see that you can more than hold your own. Like you're coming out victorious of a situation. You're keeping your position, your stance, your place. So that's exciting. Let's check out the love card for the week. We have 10 of Hearts. My goodness, guys. Sagittarius, these are really good cards. I want to be a Sagittarius this week. Sagittarius, you have 10 of Hearts, so this is complete and total fulfillment. Now, this is going to be in different ways for different ones of you, because this is a general reading, and you guys are all on the journey at different points and different levels. And, you know, some of you, you know, you have to take into consideration your moon sign, your rising sign, all of that good stuff. For some of you who are currently in a relationship and you know that you're with your person, you can expect for things to begin to get better, maybe even more stable. Some of you might be, you know, getting ready for another big milestone. We talked about overcoming a hurdle and like just being ready to like just come out and like be seen. So for some of you, maybe you are taking the next step, or you're preparing to do something like, you know, get engaged or get married or have babies, like start conceiving or buying a house. Or if you already have all of those things, shifting the energy so things are feeling more home, like more sense of home, more a sense of warmth and happiness, bringing back the fire into the home, into the heart of the home. So for some of you, that's what's going on. For other ones of you, you may be meeting someone and you're headed in this direction. you're putting this out there. You're in this energy. You're out of the party mode. And you're bringing in this sense of like, you know, stability and a partner who's looking for stability. For those of you who are single and you've been single a long time and you're like, I'm calling BS on this card wants to come in as a confirmation for you that if you truly want this, you can have it. You can have the abundance in love and a comfortable finances and a sense of home, a sense of family. Even if that family is just a couple of little fur babies, even if we're talking about little doggies and kitties, you know, or whatever, what have you, tarantulas, snakes, whatever you're into, birds, I don't know, goldfish, but just a sense of like nurturing, a sense of caring, a sense of unity. You can have these things, and so it's coming as confirmation for you. But we saw these other cards, so it could be something more like overcoming the fear and getting yourself out there and not being afraid to be seen and not being afraid of competition, because you can more than hold your own. So it's going to be different things for different ones of you, Sagittarius. Again, check out, there's a love reading for the month of September for each zodiac sign. So check out the love reading, and maybe that's going to give you some more layers, more information. This is a general reading. It may resonate with you, it may not. Check out the pick a card reading. You may need a private reading, if that's the case, let me know. But it looks like you guys have a really good week ahead. Be sure to check out AmethystAngelLight Facebook and Instagram. I do a free card there each day. I do a free pick a card there each day. And a lot of people like to kind of keep in touch in between the videos on there with me. So we're going to take a look at the soul homework here and see what's kind of happening with you guys on a spiritual level, like emotional, spiritual level. What homework does Spirit have for Sagittarius this week? And I'm using the Energy Oracle from, what's her name? Sandra Ann Taylor. These beautiful cards here are by Amy Zerner. It's the Enchanted Tarot. And this one is the Energy Oracle. So you have anxiety, Sagittarius. That doesn't surprise me, because we just talked about how you have these two really major crossroads, right? Like you have these really big shifts that you're going through, maybe coming out of your shell, going after really big, exciting things. And that could definitely bring in a sense of anxiety. I wouldn't blame you at all. But the thing about this card is, see, like she's really worried and she's like freaking out, and there's this storm outside, but she's not realizing that, number one, it looks like the storm is passing, the clouds are parting. Number two, you know, she's inside, she's safe, she's in a sheltered place, right? So even though there might be things going on around you, you might be afraid, you might be a little bit nervous, come back into the moment, ground yourself, and just look around and say, in this moment, I'm okay. In this moment, I'm okay. And even if you're in a situation where in that moment you're not okay, maybe something is happening depending on your life. This is a general reading. Maybe you are someone who's in physical danger. If that's the case, you know, angels, guides, get me to safety. Help me, guide me, tell me where to go, tell me what to do, and use your judgment, use your best judgment to get yourself to safety, right? And then once you're out of the situation, you can focus on the fact that you're safe. But anxiety, a lot of the times we're talking about more, it has less to do with physical safety and more just to do with like the what if. Now, you know, guys, big opportunities wouldn't be here if you weren't ready for them. That's not the way the universe works. They're here because you are ready. You are going to be okay. You know, you can do this. You just need to believe in yourself and calm yourself, ground yourself, be in the moment. Don't be in the future so far ahead where you're worrying about all the things that could go wrong or might go wrong, because you know what? They're probably not going to happen. A lot of them are probably just scenarios that we're making up in our own head. So this is one thing that Spirit wants you to pay attention to during this week, is paying attention to any feelings of anxiety and being able to ground yourself, calm yourself, come back down to your spiritual center and balance that out. Again, guys, general reading, reach out to me, let me know, give me a message if you need a private reading. Check out the Patreon page. There's discount readings there available. You can have a personal card each month starting at just $2. Tarot reading classes I'm going to be doing on there, meditations, extra little videos and tidbits. I'm gonna do a video on there tonight after I finish the readings. So, and then weekly, like, I'll hop on live and people can ask questions for free as well. So if you're not on Patreon, if you haven't checked it out, check that out. That might be something that works for you. If not, you know, there's the free cards and the weekly giveaways on the Amethyst Angel Light Facebook and Instagram. So Sagittarius, you know, comment, you know, leave me comment below. I'm also going to try to pick people out of the comments and pull a card for them as well. I'm really trying really hard to make sure that I'm getting as much help as I can out there. I know not everybody can afford a private reading, and I know a lot of people really need it. So I'm just doing what I can. So anybody who does schedule a private reading, anybody who is supporting me on Patreon, you mean more to me than you know, because you're helping me do the work. You're helping me put the free stuff out there. And I appreciate you so much. And I just pray that you be blessed and that you be watched over. And I thank you because you're helping me help people. Anyway, guys, that's it. That's your reading for the week. Check out the love reading. Check out your moon sign, your rising sign. And I will see you on social media till next week. Bye.